Laverne and Shirley, my mother was driving me crazy. Said, Penny's not working. Why isn't she working? She worked on The Odd Couple. She was great. Well, I said, well, we'll get her a job. And mostly all my shows after Happy Days came because Happy Days was such a nice group of people. They were so happy they were working, they had lives, they didn't complain. So that allowed you to bring in guest stars. So we were stuck one episode, and Lowell Gans and Mark Rothman had written an episode for some other show that they didn't buy, and they told me about it. And, you know, I have a very good memory. It's always helped me. And a year went by, and I said, you guys have a half a good episode. We were stuck. We didn't have a script for 2 weeks from then. I said, that half was good. Wasn't it? It's about guys picking up girls in supermarkets by making them believe they couldn't get stuff off the shelf. Wasn't I do that myself. It used to work when I was a kid. Do that, and here's the second half. They look for girls. They finally, Fonzie fixes them up with two girls from the other side of the tracks, which was also from my experience. When I was a musician, I dated some odd ladies in Brooklyn, you know, and I guess the whole stemming of Laverne and Shirley was from, again, you got to take it, we took these two girls out, and we walked into some diner at 3 o'clock in the morning, and some girl at one of the booths said something to the girl I was with. I didn't know her. I met her, and she said, what? And the girl said it again, and my date said, hold my coat, gave me her coat, and took the girl out of the booth and punched her in the head, and the other girl, and they were killing them. 4 girls beating each other up while me and my friends stood like this, and didn't know what to do. Years later, I said, that's what we should do. We'll get 2 girls like that. Never saw those girls again. I was glad to get out of there. The police came. It was quite embarrassing. But that's where we got those 2 girls from, and we named them Laverne and Shirley, and then they came on Happy Days, and everybody immediately saw that as a spin-off. Fred Silverman was then in his spin-off days. And just in conversation, when I met him at some convention, he said, what do you got? I said, I got nothing. I have no shows. I'm busy. He says, you must have had something that made you get excited. I said, well, my sister and the girl, they were on Laverne and Shirley. Everybody likes them. We brought them on 4 times. What's it about? I said, I can see you're a big watcher of my show, Fred. He said, it's about 2 girls from the other side of the tracks. I said, I like it because you'd see on TV, there's no blue-collar girls in the world. There's nothing happening there. He said, I love it. It's on. What's his name? Laverne and Shirley. Good. We're buying Laverne and Shirley. Never saw it, never saw a script, never saw an episode. Bought. Said, we're going to do that. Go make it. And we made a little pilot, and Michael Eisner again took it, and it was 10 minutes long. After people were spending hundreds of thousands with pilot, he took this 10-minute little thing that we shot at the end of a Happy Days episode, and he sold it, and they bought it immediately. And it was Laverne and Shirley, because of the fact that there were no blue-collar girls, debuted number 1 in the ratings. It was open number 1 because they were dying for somebody who didn't look like Mary Tyler Moore or all the pretty girls on TV. They wanted somebody who looked like a regular person. And these 2, my sister looks like a regular person, talks like a regular person. And Cindy Williams was brilliant as the Shirley Feeney.